What's up, everybody? It's your host, D. Welcome back to the CWL headquarters. And we're going live right now. Appreciate everybody that's tapping into this video. But look, I got a message for you chosen ones. This video is for the chosen ones only. Look, like we got some people in our lives that we just gotta let go. Okay, these people is just dead weight. They holding us back from our greater self. These people are selfish. They just like to take and don't like to give back. You know what I'm saying? And these people it could be your closest friends. And most of the time, from my experience and from my research, it'd be your own family, your closest people in your family. But at the end of the day, God chose you. He didn't choose your parents. He didn't choose your brothers. He didn't choose your sisters. You're probably the black sheep of your family, the middle child, the one that everybody was picking on and everybody was down and always trying to bring down for your whole life since you was a little kid. That's because you were chosen. The devil was trying to destroy us since we were young. Out in day camp, the devil had you getting in trouble in day camp, had you getting kicked out of day camp, had you getting in trouble in the alleyways, in the back alleys, getting into fights with all the kids and stuff, getting in trouble with your neighbors. The devil been attacking you since you were young, since you were born. Because God put that special spirit inside of you. We're chosen for a reason. I've been getting all kind of attacks just to shoot this video. I ain't even gonna joke. The music was messing up. Then before the video got cut, and I had to redo this whole video, because the devil don't want this message getting out to my people. We are the chosen ones of this world. Okay? This is just the flesh. We're just living in the flesh. We have a spirit and we have a soul. And it's either you going to hell or you going to heaven after this. Okay, this is nothing but a test. We all in a test right now. There's some people and it hurts, you know what I mean? Because us chosen ones, we want to see the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We want to see everybody be doing good, everybody shining. But the fact is, there's just some people in our lives that are not meant to go with us. God don't want them reaching this top. God don't want them going to the hills with you. And that could be because they didn't get right with God on their journey. You know what I'm saying? They're not right with God. These people still have toxic habits. They're just toxic people in general. They drain your energy when you're in their presence. Okay? You don't feel uplifted when you're in these people's presence. And because us chosen ones, we got a big heart, right? We want to see people do good. We always be around these people. We feel bad for them. We trying to help them out of their situation. But those be the same people that we need to stay away from. These people are dead weight. We always look over the time of the whole relationship. We always been helping them, giving them our last, trying to help them come up, want to see them doing the best. But what have they done for us at the end of the day? The same people that kicked you to the curb, right? That stepped on you when you were down. These are the same people that God doesn't want you rolling with. I'm coming to learn that God is showing me new things every day. And it hurts. Yes, it hurts. But it's for our greater good. Okay? These people are not meant to be with us. God really wants us to walk this mission alone. He doesn't want your family members there. They showed you how they feel about you, man. Us chosen ones, we got kicked to the curb by our family. Everybody said, yo, we don't want nothing to do with you. You on your own. You got it, right? You think you grown? You think you're the big man? You got it, right? And they was laughing, expecting you to fall. But we always stayed afloat. God was always with us through the journey, and they hate to see that. That's why your family members, because you want to stay in touch with them and you trying to maintain the relationship, you send them a text or something just because you're thinking about them. You know what I mean? Just because you out of the wholeness of your heart, you send them a text and be like, hey, how you doing? You want to come over? Maybe we could do so and so. Maybe you could help me decorate the place. You know what I'm saying? So you have something common to do, not just be one-on-one and have an awkward conversation. No, we could bond and do something, And as soon as you tell them about your ideas, what you're doing with your business, how God is blessing you, they go ghost. They go ghost. It's happened with my own sisters, my own brothers, my own parents. And you thinking damn, is this something I did wrong? It's for the chosen ones only, I'm telling you. This is how we get treated on this journey. Everybody treat us weird. Everybody been trying to bring us down on this mission. Because we are chosen. God, we've been chosen since we were born, before we're born. God put that spirit in us. That's why we're always the one that's artistic, you know, creative. We always like building things and, you know, deconstructing things and constructing them and wiring stuff together. We are engineers. We are the jack of all trades. You know, we're the one that come up with the billion-dollar ideas. We are the chosen ones. God selected us. You know, that's why we've been getting attacked since we were young, man. You know? That's why people been hating on us and picking on us and trying to bring us down since we're young. Because we are chosen, man. You know? And on this journey that we're on right now, God wants us walking this journey alone. He doesn't want these people. He already read these people's hearts and put them through tests. And they didn't pass the test to be riding this journey with you. They didn't pass the test. Their heart wasn't pure enough. They didn't have great intentions and pure intentions like how you did. So you know what? God put you in situations. Y'all got into arguments. Y'all got into fights. You guys ended up breaking out. You were drinking together, smoking together, partying together, and you guys ended up falling out. God made this happen on purpose. Y'all just weren't meant to do this journey alone. And it's okay to love your loved ones and family and starting to love people from a distance. This is the best thing as chosen one can do. We don't have friends like that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the devil will get inside of anybody that is close to you to tear you down. That's why our closest relationships get messed up and it never works out. Because you know what? At the end of the day, spirits end up going inside of these people to attack you, to bring you down. That's why it never works out. That's why we're so lonely on this journey. And you know, God prepared us for it. That's why he self-isolated us. He prepared us for this walk. And yes, it hurts. Your family, your dad, your mom, your brothers, your sisters. No, they're not supporting you. Be lucky if they even send you a text on your birthday. God made it that way. You know? Nothing about us is normal. We went through the hardest of hardships. Everybody abandoned us. So you know what? When we receive our breakthrough and when we're up and we're big shining, that's our reward, dog. Y'all didn't go through these hardships like we did. Y'all abandoned us, man. The chosen ones, we are the loneliest people on this planet. And it's not by choice. We love to have fun. We love to mingle and to socialize. But it always be these people, these demons, these empty vessels that's sending you negative energy, trying to break you down, trying to talk down your dream or what you're doing. It's the same cycle over and over and over and over that's going to happen. So it's time that we really walk this journey alone. Yeah, we gonna check up on the family. Phone calls. Hey, how you doing? Okay, you good? Yeah, okay. It's coming to the point where it's too much to be going over to family members' houses or apartments, you know, and going to check on them and being in their energy because they got toxic, demonic energy and spirits in their space. So guess what happens? When you go over there into their space, you get drained of your energy. You get all these attacks start coming mentally. You start feeling low and defeated and miserable. That's why I'm telling you, man, I'm spitting facts to y'all, man. I'm telling you. I know what's going on in this spiritual warfare. Everything is an attack. Everybody trying to attack. You go to the store, try to buy some bread. The cashier is going to be demonically possessed. Sending you can feel the spirits on these people. You can feel it, you know? And that's the world that we're in today, man. For us chosen ones, this world is set to destroy us. Wickedness in higher places. They don't want us chosen ones prospering. They don't want us starting our own businesses and climbing to the top. They don't want to see that. But you know what? God got us, and God already has a predestined future for us, and nobody can stop that. That's why us chosen ones are always winning at the end of the day. Hit that like button if you guys know what I'm talking about. And you know what? It's going to take some nights alone. Might have to wake up 1:40, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's those nights that hit the most, you know? You might be having a drink, roll up a joint or something, wake up randomly 2, 3 in the morning. And you know when you just looking out the window and when you really thinking about what's going on in your life, that's when it really hits you like that, and you're thinking like, damn, like this is real. Like this is how God really wanted me to walk this walk. You know, it takes a lot of nights alone to really think about your journey. You know, who's with you and who's not with you. This is how God planned it to be. You know? And once we reach the top, God got everybody set for us. He got our friends, He got our partners, He got our lovers, He got the right family for us. Everything's gonna fall into place. But as we're climbing up and trying to reach our higher self and our higher life and the best version of ourselves, these attacks are gonna be coming every day. We gotta stay prepared for it. We gotta stay prayed up. We gotta wear our armor, because it's inevitable that it's coming, man. The devil don't want to see us chosen ones rise to the top. I'm telling y'all. So you know what? We gotta walk this walk alone. We gotta walk this journey alone. These people are just not meant to walk with us. And you know what? That's fine. Because you know what? We got a mission. Us chosen ones, we got a mission. We're not just regular people just living this life just to live in the world and do worldly things. We have a purpose and a mission. So yeah, we gotta walk alone. We can't have these people rubbing off their toxic ways onto us. What's the scripture in the Bible? Evil communications corrupt good manners. These people rub off on you, man. And it's time that we walk this walk by ourselves, solo dolo. It is what it is, man. It's the lonely at the top.